Hello, Cancer, and welcome to your September 2021 general reading. This is for those that are born the 21st of June to the 22nd of July. Thank you all for being here. Forest for the Trees, this is the channel. I appreciate you all. If you're new here, welcome. I'm glad we found each other. If you are returning, that means the world to me. It means so much that you have trust and support, and I have your trust and support, and that something resonated with you, that you've come back to check for some more. I appreciate that. I appreciate all your likes, shares, and subscribes. I appreciate your comments so much. Y'all are great. All right, we're going to start off. Well, let's see. If you want to know any decks I use, they're listed in the description. If you want to know what your moon and rising signs are, to check your other to get a little bit more detail, then you can check below in the description, astro.com, astro.com. It'll bring your natal chart up. You put your date of birth, time of birth, and place of birth. It'll provide your natal chart, and with that you can navigate your moon and rising signs. All right. And if you'd like a personal private reading with me, my website is listed below. So please feel free to check it out. And it's, there's different readings, so different times as far as lengths, and it's affordable. To me, it's affordable to for everybody. So there's a little bit, there's one for everybody, I guess. All right, so we're going to start out with the new moon and the full moon for the month of September. Now, the new moon is on the 6th, and it's in Virgo. And Virgo, to me, is a very analytical sign. It's very, it's getting your house in order, getting things in order. To give, this is a time to give rather than take. So I just see with Virgo is it's a time to get organized right now. It's a time to put in the work to, maybe winterproof your house if you have a house, or maybe, clean out those closets or those drawers, or finally give to, Goodwill or the needy, or however, finally getting your stuff out that needs to get out, so you can make room for new, or make room just to have the room, right? And I also see it as a lot of times Virgo's in the head. So getting out of your own thoughts, doing something for other people. It could be maybe helping somebody else get organized, or helping somebody else with their, so they can get organized, or they can get stuff cleaned up for the upcoming winter, or the upcoming season coming up for fall. Then we have the full moon on the 20th, and it's in Pisces, and it says balance, spirituality, and practicality. So I see this as, first and foremost, Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac, so there could be an ending of a cycle for you. There could be some type of ending coming up that you might have worked hard for. You could be graduating, or you could be, getting a promotion, leaving work, getting a new job, moving to a house. There's some ending coming up with Pisces energy. And it's also about trying to keep that balance of what's real and what's magical or mystical, or kind of like if you play Dungeons and Dragons, it's a game, but there's a real world. So it's having that balance. You can still have the magical, mystical stuff, but you have to live in the real world. You have to have practicality. You have to have some type of balance there. So that's just basically what it's saying. And again, it's in full moon in Pisces on the 20th, new moon on the 6th in Virgo. And it's all about, that beautiful Pisces energy. I absolutely love it, because, they're the believers of the zodiac. They're the ones that believe in the fairies and the unicorns and all the magic. And that's fine. I do too. I believe in it too. But I also know that in the real world, a lot of people don't. So we have to have that balance of knowing we can't live in that. We can't live with our head in the clouds the whole time. We have to come back down to earth, basically. And, unfortunately, conform, right? All right. But it's okay to live in that place when we can. It's not a bad thing to do. All right, Cancer, we are going to catch the energies for the month for you. The overall energy for the month of Cancer. That's one card. We'll take it. Intuition. This is what came out with Gemini. It is the moon. It is trusting yourself. Look at this. Look at this. This is the full moon. This is something major could be happening on the 20th for you, Cancer. So mark that on your calendar. Kind of give it a heads up. This is I love the look on her face because she's like, yep, I know it. It's a knowing card. It is seeing something. It is dipping your hand into that which isn't seen, right? It is that mystical, magical place, that moon energy, that female, energy, that nurturing, loving. The moon can illuminate something. It could give you answers. There could be some type of answers that are coming to you that you're not aware of or that you're seeking, and you could hear some news or get some information on the 20th of the month. And I think that's interesting because the 21st is the card, or the 21 is a card. 2 and 1 is 3, which is a number of completion. I'm sorry, it's not. I don't know why I said that. Maybe for you it's a number of completion. It's a number of growth. Oh goodness, I don't know where my mind is today. But take it. It might be a completion for you. There could be some type of completion coming up on the 20th, possibly. We will go with it. We will go with it. Again, trusting your intuition, trusting your guidance, trusting your gut instinct. Revealing something that has been hidden, seeing the truth of a situation. That's a possibility too with the moon card. All right, Cancer, let's see what we have for you. This is for the month of September. Cancer, 2021 September. How y'all doing? Hope you're doing good. It's cooled off a little here, so I'm enjoying the weather. Beautiful Ten of Pentacles energy. We have the Ten of Pentacles energy and the Nine of Pentacles. Isn't that something? Look at that. Beautiful, Cancer. It's financial stability is what the Ten of Pentacles is. 10 is a completion of a cycle. 9 is almost a completion of a cycle. So this is what's crossing that. So you could maybe be there, but you're not there. You're almost there. This is a card to me of lineage. Of working so your children and your children's children can have something. Of working so maybe your children might not have to work so hard. Of working so maybe your children can have something nice, or not have to struggle, or maybe get to go on vacation, or get to have the things, right? Not spoiling. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying not having to work so hard, or not having, you're working hard so they can have a better world, or they can have a better future. I love the Irish Wolfhound. And then you have the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is, again, that stability of money. You have, the Pentacles are Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. It is grounding. It could be your work, your material, anything that you have materially. Trust your hunches. Trust your hunches this month. Trust your hunches. I don't know if you all gamble or if there's gambling going on, but trust your hunches. To me, this is a card of completion. It's a card of being comfortable. It goes really well with the Ten of Pentacles. To me, it's a card of indulging. Working really hard. You've worked really hard. You got yourself here. You have worked your tail off to get yourself where you're at. Yes, you've had help, but again, you have had to put the work in. Nobody did the work for you. You have done the work, Cancer. You've done it. It's been hard. It's been trying. It's been, it's not been an easy road. You've put that hard work in. And you should be very proud of yourself. You should be patting yourself on the back. And it's like you're doing it not only for you, but for your family. You're doing it not only for you, but for those that you love. You're doing it not only for you, but for your children and your children's children and their children's children, to give some lineage, to give some guidance to, almost. But now's the time for you that you can take a little bit of that for yourself, Cancer. Don't feel guilty. Indulge, splurge a little bit, She's got a bird. That could be a falcon. I don't know my birds. But you have that, ability now to take that time for you. You have that, where you've worked, you've earned it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. What brought you to this point is strength. I'm not surprised, Cancer, Cancer is the nurturers of the zodiac. They're the ones that make the home. They're the ones that make, that nurture and grow and have the family and really put, not that other signs don't have families. I don't mean that. But they're the nurturer. They're the mothers of the zodiac, so to speak, or the fathers. They're the nurturers. And, they do things for other people selflessly. And strength got you there. Again, has it always been easy? No. Was it a hard road? Yes, it still is a hard road. Just because you're at a certain point doesn't mean you're done. Right? Doesn't mean you're done. And I see this too as having a pulse on the situation, whatever the situation is. It's almost like whatever scares you or whatever you feel threatened by, you have a pulse. You have your fingers on it. You know where that's at. You check in with that regularly. You keep the upper hand in that situation. You know where that situation is at all times, if that makes any sense to you, Cancer. And again, in doing that, overcoming what you've overcome, you gain the strength. Past energy that you're coming out of is the Queen of Wands. And this is, again, sitting in the throne of power. It is a fire sign, is what you're passionate about. It is not being afraid to go after what you want, to create what you want, to create the life you want, to create the world you want to live in. You're not afraid of that anymore. You have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, which strength is a card of Leo, even though that's a boar, I guess, if that's a boar. I don't know my pigs. But you have that fire, you have that passion. It's like something awakened in you a while back. Something awakened in you that stemmed from the foundation, from your base, and worked its way up. And again, it's like decisions. It's like you had a moment. It's like you had a epiphany. And it's like, I can either do this or I can do this. And you chose the harder road. You chose to stand on your own feet and pull yourself up by your bootstraps and dust yourself off and go on. And it's made you strong, and it's made you resilient. Again, it's made you want growth and knowledge and to absorb all this. Wow, Cancer, what a beautiful reading. Your present energy is the Eight of Swords. And it is, again, overthinking, Cancer. Sorry about that. Cancer can overthink. They can let their thoughts get the better of them. Sorry, I dropped cards. I'm trying to make sure I have them all. And that is where you could be at the present moment. You could be at a place where you're overthinking something. And I see it as trust your intuition. You know, trust your intuition. You're going to listen to you, not them. Right? Trust your intuition. See how far you've come. And it could be something minor. 8 is a card of power. So again, you have the power. You have it here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. You feel tied up and bound and you can't move. You don't know where to go. You don't know which direction to go in. You don't know which to believe. What thoughts are there? Where's the truth? I'm stuck, I can't get out. But in reality, you can untie yourself and take the blindfold off and walk out of there. You can walk out of your own thoughts. You can walk out of that. Oh, there we go. Which is first? This one. Yeah, see? I'm going to turn these two upright because I don't think I have any reversals in this deck. Bottom of the deck, and this I think popped out earlier, so it came back through. The King of Swords. This is getting a handle on your thoughts. This is knowing the truth. This is knowing where you want to go. It is believing in yourself. And I just love this king because I think he looks like he's in pajama bottoms. So I think you can rule, you can be that that stern and that forceful and stand your ground and talk about truth and justice. But you don't have to do it meanly. You don't have to do it crudely. You can communicate. You communicate well anyway, Cancer. So we have the Eight of Swords. You have a lot of succession in this. You know, we have the 10-9, and then we have the 8-9. So again, feeling trapped. You go from feeling trapped to all-out anxiety attack almost. So there's something that shows up. It could be coming in the first of the month. There's something that shows up where you have a lot of doubt. You have a lot of worry. Could be not hearing from somebody. I just feel it. It's like not knowing the answers. Something's bothering you. It's like you have to know. But again, you're in the driver's seat. You're in charge of yourself, right? If you're watching this like 2 days before September or whenever I post it, and you know this is coming, this is potential energy showing up, try to get a hold of your thoughts beforehand so we don't have to go to this 9. This is just the energies right now. If you change nothing, this is the probable outcome of all of this. So you can change. You can say, okay, well, I'm not going to let my thoughts run away with me. I'm going to get a handle on my thoughts because I have the power. I have the power to manifest. I have the power to control. So maybe start thinking if there's a problem or a situation, start trying to pick it apart and think about it, but not overthink it. So you don't have this worry and anxiety. And, you know, they call it the nightmare card. You're starting out the reading so very strong. You have to remember that. Remember your base. Remember your core. Right? Why are you doing what you're doing? Your energy is the Sun card. It was in reverse. So in reverse, the Sun card's still a good card. It is new beginnings. It is new ideas, new thoughts. Again, taking matters into your own hands, moving forward. What do you want to create? Where do you want to go? Moving forward, moving forward, moving forward. I almost feel like there's decisions and you could be overthinking them. But if you really start trusting your intuition, if you really go in and think about something, everything's fine. Everything's fine. This could be the world we live in, the uncertainty of the world we live in. Whereas if we watch too much of the nightly news or too much of a news channel, it can bring us that worry and anxiety. But you know, this is your energy. You know deep down everything's okay. And again, it's card of Leo. You have 2 Leo cards here. Then we have the energy around you is the Queen of Pentacles. So again, you have this grounding energy. You have this creation. It's almost like you have two sides. Well, everybody has 2 sides. Some of us have more. But it's like, I feel Cancer, like your life is going wonderfully. And then you're like, okay, it's almost like waiting for the other shoe to, or waiting for a shoe to fall. Now what can go wrong? Everything's too perfect. What can go wrong? And then you start that slippery slope down the rabbit hole. When in reality, everything is okay. So the energy around you, you have this beautiful creative energy. You have this grounding earth energy. You could be getting a promotion at work. You could be getting more work to make more money. There could be a side job for you to make more money. You know, you have passion. You have your finances. Material. You could be turning something you're passionate about into something to make money. Again, a side job, a side hustle. Energy around you is money. It is grounded money. It is something you create also. You could be creating a way to make more money. Or saving. But being at peace with it. I am going to, hang on a second, pull a clarifier card on that 9 of Swords. Real quick. Clarifier on the 9 of Swords. You see what you're worried about, if it will tell. Whoop. Oh, wait. Labor. Your work. There could be some issue with your work going on. There could be some issue with somebody at work. You know, it could be where you don't feel like you're working hard enough, fast enough. Maybe you don't feel like you're being productive in what you're doing. Maybe it's working well with others. Maybe it's something at work that's causing you stress and anxiety. Your hopes and fears is the moon. Again, intuition. The 6th, new moon. The 20th, full moon. There's moon energy, Cancer. There's something, you know, you're a water sign. You're drawing the moon, the ebb and flow of the tides, right? So your hopes and fears is that possibly gosh, I feel like it's like you won't find the answer. Your fear, your hope, your fear, you won't be seen. You won't figure it out, whatever it is. Your hope is that it's illuminated. You know, illusion, something that is bringing something to the surface, seeing something for the truth. Again, finding the truth of a situation. So I see it more as a hope card, a hope that things are illuminated, hope that you see the way forward, you see the path. You know, it's a card of balance also. It's a card of your, it's like your practical and your impractical side. It's kind of going along with that spirituality and practicality. You know, you have the grounding energy of a domestic animal and then the wildness of a wild animal. Coming into balance, going after the same thing, you know. Feeling the energy, again, being drawn to something. It's like you want to see it, you want the truth, but you don't want the truth. Maybe that's what's coming in here. Maybe that's why you have this feeling of entrapment. Labor can also mean working hard, right? And then the outcome card is the Princess of Pentacles. So this is, you know, news coming in about money. It could be about a resume. It could be about a job. It could be about something that you're starting. If you're starting a side hustle, maybe it's taking off. I feel knowing the worth of money, knowing the worth of money, knowing the worth of your labor. It's like, know your worth. Could be venturing out. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Being grounded, finding your balance. Finding your niche, almost. Just the way she's looking at that coin, the thought, the contemplation. Could have the opportunity of, all right, now where do we go? I'm glad to see that you're out of this sword energy. You're more grounded. You're more focused. Again, seeking the truth. All right, Cancer, I would love to know how this resonates with you. Let's see. We're going to pull a health card for you. Move these over here for the month of September. Now, this could be a child also. It can be also a way of looking at stuff new. Looking at a situation in a new light. With new eyes. Creativity. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Again, with the Queen energies, what are you creating? What are you manifesting? What are you bringing forth? This is around your belly button area. Your chakra that it's associated with. Is your sacral area. So you can look up more about that if you want to. But again, it's your creativity. What are you manifesting? What are you focusing on? What are you creating? We're creating here. We have the queens. They're the behind the scenes. They're the ones that get everything ready for the king to do, to follow through with. And you have the King of Swords. You have the Nine of Swords. Well, that has nothing to do. I thought it was a king. Right under the king is a Fool card. So you have this beautiful energy of trusting your intuition. Trusting your intuition. Going out and doing you. Doing what you want to do. Trusting your intuition. What are you creating this month? What do you want to create? What do you want to manifest? What are you working on? What's this, you know, maybe new project that you're trying to bring into light? It can be very labor intensive. All right. We're going to pull, since these are monthly readings, I always do a little bit more on the month, just because it's for the whole month. We're going to pull a gem for you, or a crystal. If you don't have this crystal, I'm not telling you to go out and get the crystal. If you have the crystal, you can carry it around with you. The main thing about this card is just the information. Okay, this card is sticking up. Beautiful. This is, I don't know how to say that correctly, so I won't. I'll just hold it up there. It is, the keywords are release, attunement, astral travel. And it's easily attained. I don't know how to say it. I don't know if it says how to say it. No, I don't think so. It's beautiful though. But this says, the divinatory meaning, drawing this card indicates it's time to let go of whatever is holding you back or down. Let go of whatever is holding you back or down. Right here, your thoughts. That don't serve you. Your thoughts that don't serve you. Consider your life carefully. What can you let go? What can you let go in order to move onwards and upwards towards your potential? Right? Oh, there, if you want to read it, you can take a picture of it and read. I don't know how to say it though. Sorry. I don't want to slaughter the word. That's a beautiful stone. So again, letting go, releasing. We'll pull an animal card for you, Cancer, for the month of September. It will pull us. We have Antelope Spirit. Life is speeding up. I think, honestly, once you can come to terms with your thoughts, work on those, doors will open, things will start moving forward, right? Again, what are we creating? What are we creating here? What's new? What are we bringing in? Where are we moving? What are we creating? This beautiful energy. And it's almost like, you know, this antelope's going so fast, it's like they're disintegrating. Things are moving so quickly. And can this be what doesn't serve us no longer serves you? Leaving? Choose a card of balance. Bringing things back in balance. Bringing your life back in balance. All right. One more card to finish up the reading for you. Cancer. Boy, they're all just talking. Education. Education. Not only like education like school, but educate yourself on what you are seeking. Read books. Be enlightened. 3 and 5 is 8. It's a card of power. All right, we'll read out of the book on it. Life is filled with lessons. Be teachable. Wisdom comes from participating in life, not just reading about it. This card suggests that you might not have enough knowledge about what you seek, the direction to take, your circumstances, or nature of your inquiry. Important information is coming. Now is the time to go to school, ask a person who might know more than you do, or find a teacher or a course of study so that you can clearly understand what the next right action must be. Sometimes life unexpectedly sends you to an unfamiliar school, and you must learn by experience. Now is the time to be teachable, open to changing your perceived notions. Be a student and be willing to state the most powerful mantra of all. I don't know yet. But you're creating. You're creating the world you want to live in when you can let go of this fear and anxiety. Truth, justice, honor. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, Cancer. Good luck to you this month. I would love to know how this resonates. If you know anybody else that this sounds like what they're going through, please feel free to share this reading with them. Again, I thank you all so much for watching. Have a beautiful, blessed month, and please stay safe and stay healthy. Bye for now. I thank you.